Good morning, everyone. Well, today the latest in Trumpville, not a surprise. He has that court case coming up for the scam university that he has going. And of course, he wants it delayed because he's in the middle of the transition into the White House. So I really need to have it done after I'm sworn in. This is bogus. No, his trial needs to go forward. And, again, what kind of a president has been elected? Someone that scammed a lot of people out of a lot of money. His other big thing that's up, which again, not a surprise, he doesn't want to live in the White House full time. Of course not, that's slumming. Have you seen Trump Tower, their gold palace? Are they really going to slum? You really think his wife Melania is going to be slumming in the White House? I said this long ago. Apparently, I was right. No, they don't want to slum in the White House. It's not all gold, the 24-karat gold. After all, poor little Barron won't have his whole floor. He'd have to make do with a smaller room. Poor little Barron. Don't you feel sorry for the poor little child? Demon spawn of Donald Trump. He looks exactly like his father. Poor child. Anyway, but this is the latest on the Trump debacle. And we haven't even gotten to the White House yet. And it's already stirring up a hornet's nest of garbage. So, again, why is he even going? I think he's really bit off more than he can chew. He's not prepared for this job. He doesn't want to be in the White House. You know, he wants to still go out and do lots of rallies. That's all he wants, is the big public attention. Have you not heard that? Oh, I want to be out with my people. I want to go out and give more rallies. Well, I'm sorry, the rally period is over. You've had your fun and games. The party's over. Now it's starting time to work. Work? You understand? He doesn't understand that work. He usually delegates everything out. Either takes credit for it or runs them on the railroad to be tarred and feathered and thrown away. Anyway, so again, why is he even going forward? I think Trump should abdicate and say and admit he's not the man for the job. Let the Electoral College fall and let us have the president that we elected. The people elected fairly and squarely Hillary Clinton. Okay? We can only hope when the electorals go to cast their vote that they see the error of the Electoral College way and cast their vote for Hillary. Very small chance that could happen, but it could happen. It would be legal. They could actually cast their electoral votes. When is that? The 19th? Is it the 19th of December? Anyway, whatever date it is coming up, they could actually get together and, through the Electoral College, cast their votes for Hillary. So let's just hope that's what happens. And again, we have to keep fighting for our rights and say, no, we're not, no. This is not going to fly. You know, okay, other candidates have stolen the election with the Electoral College. Okay, we bite the bullet at that point, but not when you have somebody like Trump with his finger on the nuclear codes. We have to put our foot down at that point and say, no. We can't have that. We cannot have somebody like that who only wants to go out and do rallies, who doesn't actually want to live in the White House, who wants all of his cases pushed back because it would be inconvenient for him, and his blind trust that's being run by 3 people that he's elected to his cabinet of the transition team, and his son-in-law that he wants to have in office in the White House. Hello? You're not supposed to have any of your relatives in the cabinet. And I would consider a son-in-law as one of your relatives, okay? So really, I mean, we really need to continue to protest most heavily and say, oh no, You know, you cannot railroad it like this. This is not, no, this is America. This is not a banana republic. And we don't want to become a banana republic. We want it to be a democracy. Quit saying it's a democracy when you take the vote away from the people. It was set up, yes, as a republic. But you continue to say, oh, well, it should have evolved as a democracy. This is not a democratic republic when you don't give the people their voice, when you don't give us our elected president that the people have elected. You know, the one thing that I think that really ticks me off more than anything, when you read the difference between a democracy and a republic, what do they say? A republic is based on laws. Democratic is based on mob rule. Well, there it goes to show you right there what they think of democracy. The mob rule, you know, the little people that are mobs, they don't have the intelligence to have laws. Okay. No, the democratic system is also based on laws, as much as the elite doesn't want to hear it. And what's the elite? The people vote Trump because he's against it. He's as elitist as you can get, for God's sakes. The White House is not good enough for him. Do people not get this? The White House is not good enough for Trump. They have to live in the 24-karat splendor Trump Towers so he can continue to promote the name Trump because it's got Trump on the outside of the building. Okay, come on, get a clue. Wake up, people. You can't get any more elitist than that. The 1% of the 1%. And that's what you voted. You know, the Trumpites think that he's going to shake it up and be for the little people. He hasn't been for any of the people that work for him. Ask all the people who work for him, that worked in the hotels and things, what he thinks of them and why they all voted for Hillary. Because he's such an outstanding boss. He's just so fair and so magnanimous and wonderful to them. If you want to know what kind of man he is, talk to his former employees. See who's employed with him now. And they'll tell you they didn't vote for him. Gee, wonder why. We'll leave it there. Have a great day, guys. Bye.